I'm Deborah Coxwell-Teague, and I direct the first-year composition program and teach various teacher training and composition writing/editing.
My name is Ashley Cortez, and I am an art history major.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I have a Facebook. I started the Twitter thing. I haven't really followed up with it, and same with the blog. I have a problem with following through.
I'm not a Facebook or MySpace person, probably because I have 4 children and a busy career, and I just can't add one more thing to it. I guess the main way I use it for networking is through email. I'm a member of a listserv of people around the country who do what I do, a writing program, administrators, listserv, and we communicate every day about what they're doing in their schools, what I'm doing in my school, various sources that we find that we might be useful, questions we have for each other. So that's a huge part of my networking. I think it's absolutely vital in today's world. If you don't have that digital presence, then I think you're at a distinct disadvantage.
I think it's absolutely becoming a requirement. I think maybe a few years ago it was something that was ahead, but now this generation, it's definitely a requirement. I do. It shows like all my artwork, all of my sketches. It's pretty cool.
Well, for years I did print portfolios. It's important to me that students receive a grade for the course based on what they've done all semester long, not just, and it's important to me that students have the opportunity to go back and revise each paper over and over again until the end of the semester as much as they want to, so that what they learn when they're working on one paper they can apply to the next paper. And so for years now, for probably, oh gosh, over 20 years, I've required that students submit portfolios at the end of the semester. And for a while I stayed away from electronic portfolios because I'm not the most tech-savvy person in the universe, and I thought, oh, I don't know if I can teach them how to do this. How can I expect students to put together an electronic portfolio if I'm not the expert on it? And but I was really tired of, at the end of the semester, students turning in notebooks to me, sometimes 5-6 inches deep, with all their work from the semester. So I received an email one day. Actually, it was through the listserv I was mentioning, the WPA listserv. A teacher was sharing her experience with having her students do e-portfolios on the site that I ended up using. It's very user-friendly. Even I can pretty much tell students how to operate it. And I think there's a huge advantage to that sort of portfolio over the print portfolio. The main thing is it gives students a much larger audience. It used to just be me they were submitting their portfolios to, but now their portfolios, if they make them accessible to the public, which most of my students do, anyone can go online and look at their work. So I think that's a huge plus. I think it could. The site that my students use has a place to showcase their work, the work that they're proud of. It's a site that doesn't go away when they finish my course. It's their site. There's a place to post a resume. So there's all kinds of potential. For me, the students need to post their work from this semester, a little blurb about them, some pictures, but they can use it in multiple other ways. So it gives them that platform to use once they finish my course if they want to, and certainly they can use it on the job market, and I've had some students who I know did use it on the job market.
I do. I think it'll only enhance what I have on my resume, and I think it'll definitely set me apart, especially like being in this technology age where it is a requirement for you to be technologically savvy, and I think it's just another way to be keeping up with the times, and I think that it makes it more interesting for them to be looking at your like what you have to offer in a different way than just reading it off of a piece of paper. They can really interact with your online resume or website.
And what I'm finding is that 5-6 years ago, there were quite a few of the new TAs who would come in and they were resistant to technology. When I would encourage them to use multimodal projects in their classrooms, they weren't comfortable with that, they didn't want to do it. I'm not seeing that anymore. I'm seeing a huge increase in the level of comfort with technology in the classroom.
So do you think the ones that have been using technology are a little bit more successful, or it's helping them out in any way?
I think it's helping them in one huge way, and that is that students are enjoying their classes more, because our students are almost all 18 and 19-year-olds who interface with technology every day, and when that technology is made a consistent part of what goes on in the first year writing classroom, students are more engaged, enjoy the courses more, get more out of them, probably grow more as writers as a result. To some extent, yes. But I think that with the rise of technology in all aspects of our lives, that it's important to have no matter what field you plan to go into.
I think everything is kind of online based. You always want to advertise either for the people that you're working for or yourself, and I think the online media is a great way to advertise, just in general.